Hello everybody, today we are going to talk about Genius Hour, brought to you and interpreted by Julianne Lowenstein. What is Genius Hour? Genius Hour allows students to explore their own passions and creativity in the classroom. It provides students with a choice for what they want to learn in a set period of the day, usually given 1 hour per week. They research any topic of their choice and they make a final project out of it that interests them, usually something that they're going to present to the class. Oftentimes, teachers will have their students create a blog and share the resources as they find them. Where did Genius Hour come from? Genius Hour originated from Google, who gives 20% of the time to employees to spend on any project that they want. They figure if they allow people to work on something that interests them, productivity will go up. Some things that are created during this 20% time include Gmail and Google News. Another influencer of Genius Hour is the book Drive by bestseller author Daniel Pink. This book emphasizes a surprising truth about what motivates us as people. The teacher's role. What is the teacher's role in all of this? The teacher is there to conference, to coach, and to guide. Essentially, it's an independent project with the teacher acting as a facilitator. It's important to make time for Genius Hour in the classroom, even though we're already struggling with finding enough time with all of the standardized testing, but there is time if you make it. One idea is to have a blended classroom where you show a quick video of teaching with a graphic organizer at the beginning of class. This way you save the time from the management and you end up with extra time at the end of the week for your Genius Hour. Another idea is to modify your behavior plan. Whether you know it or not, you spend a lot of your time on behavior. So one idea that was given is using a Class Dojo, an online resource that allows minimal time for classroom management. Another thing that was suggested that I'm not entirely so sure I agree with is to teach with a sense of urgency, where you teach the highest in the class to keep the class constantly moving. So how do we motivate those who struggle with this type of learning? Here are some questions to spur conversation and interest. What are your hobbies? What are you really good at? Name 10 things. What do you love? What breaks your heart about what you love? What do you hate? What really upsets you? What are 5 everyday problems that bother you? What can you do about them? What do you do when no one is telling you what to do? What do you do when you are supposed to be doing something else? What types of information do you read and watch? What television shows do you watch? What television show do you wish existed? What are you crazy excited about? What do you wonder about? If you could take any class in school, what would it be? So why do we have Genius Hour in the classroom? We need to teach our students that failure is an option. We need to teach our kids to take risks. A quote I really enjoy is, they're not going to have teachers to help them throughout life. They're going to be on their own. And here in the corner you see this quote that says, "For so long I have been told what to know and taught how to know it, but never once did I really feel in control of my learning. It felt like the knowledge went into my brain, stayed there until after my exams, and was thrown away like a smooth stone into a lake, out of my reach forever. But when you're passionate about something and you can learn it the way that your brain understands it, it seems the knowledge takes root." This is the key idea behind Genius Hour. Giving students the opportunity to research something they're passionate about will allow them to create and explore on their own, but for that knowledge to stick. Aren't they too young? Could I do this with my first graders? Well, at the age of 5, they say 100% of students believe they can and will change the world. But by the age of 9, only half of them believe they can. And then by age 16, only 2% of students believe they can. As this quote says, the creative adult is the child who survived. So we need to get our children at a young age started with these kinds of projects. You never know what they're going to come up with. For example, this little boy wrote, "My Genius Hour is about hunting. Hunting is about eating animals and killing animals, like deer and bear and pig, hog sometimes, wolf and squirrels. I want to go hunting. It would be fun." So this guy is a first grader who wrote about hunting, and he's going to explore hunting. and I'd be really interested to see all that he learns and what he comes up with as his project that he will then present to his class. So that's all I have for you guys about Genius Hour. I hope you learned something, and I hope you took something out of it and think about including it in your class.